And then at the beginning, you see Saitama as just a normal guy going to
Yeah.
work trying to find a job, but he was getting shit on, right, by the crab
Yeah.
dude. Where he's all
Yeah.
like, "Man, what the fuck are you doing?"
Because
He's
that
all
kid
like,
fucking that
"Man, I
bald
don't
chin
care."
kid fucking drew nipples on him.
Yeah.
Fucking big old balls on his
Uh,
chin.
yeah, and
Like,
then
who are
he's
you
just
to
like,
be
"Hey, you're
drawing
the
nipples on a
kid."
nigga?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that
Also
shit was
also,
fucking
if you
funny.
have an identifying feature like that, you know what I mean? Like, why would you be a criminal? You
Yeah,
know?
why would you be a dick?
Because they'd be like, "Oh," they'd be like, "Can you describe the suspect? He had balls for a chin." And they're
Balls.
like, "Oh, him again.
Oh,
Alright,
yeah,
we
we
know where this
know.
motherfucker lives." Like,
Yeah.
you gotta be like, why? You know what I'm saying? It's like if half of my face was burned
Mhm,
and I just started committing crimes and I
mhm.
got in the system, it's like, why would I keep committing crimes? I'm very easily recognizable. Like, they'd point me out in every fucking lineup. They'd be like, "Yeah, it's him. It's obviously him, the guy with that fucking scars over half of his face." It doesn't make sense, man.
Right.
Stop being a bad kid, ball chin.
Yeah, that shit was fucking funny though.
More like ball bitch.
Right. And then he
Little
ends up
bitch boy.
how he ended up killing the guy was pretty cool too. Uh,
Which one? The lobster guy?
yeah, the lobster guy. Which it was pretty quick. But it led right into how he ended up losing his hair training and shit like that. And I
Oh,
was
I
like,
appreciate that. He's just
yeah.
like a normal vain dude. You know what I mean? Like he fucking
Yeah.
hates it when people talk about his fucking bald ass
But
head. He
yeah.
fucking even
Well,
like
they're
his
always like,
fucking
"Why did you lose your hair?" He's like, "I trained so fucking hard, I lost my hair."
yeah, it's wild too. And then remember he gives him the training regiment. He's like, "All
Yeah,
right." He's like, "Genos,
here it is, and
listen
Genos is
closely." He's like, "I
sitting there
did
writing everything.
1,000 sit-ups,
I think it was only
1,000
100.
100 push-ups a day, 100
Yeah,
sit-ups a day.
and
I
then
ran
ran
10 miles, and I
yeah,
didn't use the AC when it was hot, and I didn't use the and I didn't use the heater when it was cold, and
right.
that's what I did." And everybody's like, "That's."
That's not
I think
how you
Genos
get
even
that
said
strong.
he was like, "That's just a regular workout routine, and not even a hard one at that. It's just like a normal person who does normal shit." Like, what
Yeah,
are you
this
talking
show is
about,
fucking
dude?
ridiculous. And dude, him with Genos, man, when they first met and he's all trying to tag along, bro, they had one of the funniest moments together. And they were in their apartment. I don't know if you remember this scene. They're in their apartment
Uh-huh.
and Genos is like trying to plead to him or whatever. And then he like
Is this when,
Saitama.
like, Genos is trying to convince him to take him on?
No, this is it might have been that the same thing, but I know they go eventually to this point where
Okay.
Genos is saying to him, or no, no, no. He said something to Saitama, and then Saitama's like, "Wow, you might as well just put all your despair on me right now," or something like that. And then he starts rambling about his past, Genos, and how he's like how he's
Uh,
gotten to where he's at now, and he's like just going on and on and on, giving up all his like insecurities and all this stuff. And
I
then
don't remember this at all.
Saitama was sitting there like, "Oh my god!" And it reminded me of the fucking Malibu's Most Wanted. The stop it, the stop it.
Everybody shut the fuck
Yeah,
up!
yeah,
Yeah.
where he was rapping, but
Yep.
yeah, and eventually it got to that point where Saitama's like, "Shut the fuck up!"
Yeah.
And moments like that are just fucking. Oh
Yeah.
man.
I mean, it always like it's funny. He reminds me of because that whole situation I was talking about earlier, where he's like, "Yeah, that's my workout routine. It's just like a normal workout, and it's unimpressive." It reminds me of like when I make mashed potatoes, like legitimately, because we were like, "Dude, these
What?
mashed potatoes are fucking phenomenal. How'd you make them?" I'm like, "Oh
Oh,
yeah, I just buy the powdered. I just buy the bag,
and
and it's
then
got a
just
powder, and I just add water." And they're like, "But they're fucking delicious." And they're like, "Yeah, man, it must be the bag."
must be the bag and the
Or
powder. I
or the
don't.
or the water. I don't it's regular water. I don't even use filtered, dude.
Right.
And it's just like there's no explanation for it. It just is what it is. And
Yeah.
so I'm interested to see because I'm through season 2.
Uh-huh.
You haven't you have you even started season 2 yet?
I started the first couple episodes.
Okay, so you're
First
through a
two.
couple.
Yeah. But
Okay.
uh
But like you still like I'm still waiting to figure out what his genuine deal is. And
yeah.
my gut is telling me that they're just not going to address it.
I mean, you might as well not until the very end
I
because
don't
of
think they're
how the
going to at all.
show because of how the show is, and I
Yeah.
mean, eventually, I think they will when they close it all the way out.
I hope they do, but
Um,
I like just the way they fuck with you
yeah,
in the show and the way
yeah.
they approach things.
No, I get
You're
it.
just like I was just like, yeah, they're probably
They're
just gonna be
never
like, all
gonna.
right,
Yeah.
show's over. Like what?
Yeah.
We didn't even find out yet.
Yeah. No, one of the funniest things too, again, just the show is just fucking hilarious as I was
Uh
watching
huh.
it. Him fighting, or no, the heroes fighting, or Genos fighting. I guess you could say Genos first because you saw a lot of his action prior to
God,
seeing
he gets
the other
fucked up on a
heroes.
very
And
regular
he's
basis.
just constantly getting
He
fucked
gets
up.
fucked up. Was that what you were gonna
And he's
bring up?
always bringing up these moments where he's all like, "If I'm gonna die here, I'm gonna use everything," and always uses that final blast and
Yep.
always get fucked up. And then Saitama just pulling up
Regular
24/7
consecutive
regularly,
punches.
just punching
Regular
people.
consecutive side jumps.
Yeah. I mean, that was he did that at the very end of
Yeah.
season 1, but just consistently seeing people struggle and him being so powerful that no one has ever seen it and
Yeah.
no one even really knows how to comprehend his power is the funniest thing ever. Like the whole hero association has no idea where to
Yeah.
even put the guy.
I know. They put him in the fucking C class like jackasses.
Yeah.
It's like,
And
okay, that's like putting fucking Michael Phelps with on a fucking college team
right.
before you realize he just won 10 gold medal. You know what
Or
I mean?
yeah, or putting Michael Jordan in the G League. You know what I
No,
mean?
I feel like that's like the what we're comparing is like putting Michael Jordan with women. Like that's the level Saitama's at. Like putting
Yeah.
Saitama as a C is like putting Jordan in the WNBA.